Hey, it's Michael, and anyways, today I am making a video, and today I am going to be eating a KitKat. I actually had thought I had already made a KitKat video in the past, but I scrolled through my channel and I could not find one. I have found a red velvet KitKat, I found a lemon wafer KitKat, but I did not see a regular KitKat. So there is a chance I overlooked a video, but I don't think I've ever made a video eating a regular KitKat before, though, as I just said, there is a chance I'm mistaken. And that being said, even if I have, it's been a very long time, so, it isn't a big deal, and even if I had eaten one, it probably would have been one of the small ones. This is one of the large ones. It has four KitKat bars on it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to consume them. So I suppose I can, there's multiple ways to open it. I could rip one of the sides open, or I could just pull it down the middle. There we go. Okay, so the way KitKats work is essentially, it comes with multiple bars attached together, or, sometimes you can get a package with just one, and you're meant to break them off. Or if you want to be, like, cursed, as some people would call it. I can't think of a better way to word it. Some people would just eat it like this. But I'm not going to do that because, unlike that banana video I made a few weeks ago, I'm trying to keep this video a bit more on the normal side. So, essentially, KitKats are very simplistic candy bars. It's essentially just wafer cookie material coated in chocolate. So, it's essentially a Twix without caramel. That's pretty much what it is. So, here we go. Pretty crunchy. Pretty tasty. It's a different material than Twix, I think, but it is similar. That's a similar way. You can see down there, it's essentially like a wafer material, sort of like Let me think of a good example. If you were to, for example, eat like a crackle, like a Hershey crackle bar, the wafer is, in my opinion, very similar to the crunchiness in that, or a Nestle Crunch or something, but it might be different. I'm really bad at identifying additives, for lack of a better term, but still, you could also just buy gum. I'm biting the chocolate off the side of it. That way you can have a better look at what's in there. It's essentially like a cookie, wafery type material. The way it describes it on the package is actually, I'm pretty sure it does explain on the package. It does not explain. Oh yeah, crisp wafers and milk chocolate. So they're wafers. Of course, you can just buy the cookie wafers on their own. But it's separate from the KitKat brand. Anyway, essentially, they're very simplistic, but they're not by any stretch of the imagination bad. It's essentially just wafer covered in chocolate. Of course, it does melt onto your fingers. I have some chocolate melted onto my fingers now because I was holding that bar for like a minute there. Sorry, I'm licking my fingers. I'm trying to get the chocolate off. If I brought a napkin in here, I might use that, so that's nasty, but still. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and break off another one. There we go. And here we go. Not bad. Pretty good. I don't know if you heard that. I just got a notification on my computer, which is what I'm recording this on, but ignore that. Basically, KitKats as a whole, very simplistic, not bad, pretty decent. But if I were to go out of my way to get chocolate, I don't think I would ever personally purchase KitKats on their own, because despite not being bad, they're not as good as other candy bars, at least in my opinion. Of course, everyone has their own opinion, so it can be your favorite. That's not a big deal at all. Ultimately, though, quit giving me notifications, freaking Windows. Sorry. Next time I make a video, I'll make sure to mute that. Ultimately, as a kid, I actually didn't like KitKats at all. And then I got older, and I tried them, and I was like, these are good. I don't know why I didn't used to like them. They're not bad. It's essentially just wafer and chocolate, which are things I've always liked. So I don't know why I didn't like them as a kid, but I do now, and ultimately, they're pretty decent. I wouldn't, rate them 10 out of 10. Ultimately, they'd probably be on the lower end, but not too low. Maybe a 6.2, because they're solid in their simplicity. But they don't stand out compared to other chocolate types. So, I think, 6.2 or so, 6.3 is a good place to put them. On the lower end of the upper end, but, not bad. They're not bad. Under 5 would be bad, because, 5's the middle ground. Yeah, ultimately, they're pretty decent. And, yeah, that's all I really have to say. KitKats are pretty interesting, tasty candies. And I still have 2 left. I'll probably eat these after the video. I just don't want to make you sit here for ages, because it's already been 5 minutes of me just explaining KitKats, what they are. what they taste like. I badly related them to Nestle Crunches. They're not really that similar. Like, they are crunchy, and the crispy stuff inside of a Nestle Crunch might be a similar wafer material, but of course it's not a solid bar like in this. They're like little, almost like pieces of rice. Sort of like Rice Krispies, so that's irrelevant. That's a completely irrelevant, terrible comparison. Yeah, Twix I feel like is the most similar to Kit Kats. The only difference being there's no caramel in Twix. So that's ultimately what I'd have to say. It's pretty good. And if you like chocolate, if you like wafer, I'd recommend them because that's what they are. That being said, if you were to ask me to recommend you the best chocolate to have, Kit Kats would probably not even break the top 10, just because there's so many types of chocolate that are more interesting or just downright more delicious than Kit Kats are. That's all I really had to say for this video. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit there about like random Kit Kat stuff, but ultimately they're good, they're decent, and I would recommend them because they're not bad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I like them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Hope you guys enjoy.